Well, hello. I have a beauty tip for you, and it is all about how to exfoliate and why to exfoliate, basically 101. So, exfoliation 101. My name is Margaret, and I absolutely love helping to create skincare regimens that are simple and easy to follow, and most of all, effective. So, I'm about to share with you just a few quick tips on exfoliating, how often, and all that good stuff. So, first of all, just why do we even exfoliate? We exfoliate because we have cell turnover, right, that naturally happens, and over a 30-day window of time, most of the cells have turned over on their own. However, there are usually several outer layer of dead skin cells that just don't naturally exfoliate completely, and so it just needs a little bit of help. And so when you have those dead skin cells, they're just resting on the face, and they are providing no help at all to you or your skin, no matter what products you put on top. If they are being applied on top of dead skin cells, then they aren't alive to receive the nutrients that your skin really needs and absorb properly, so that your skincare, no matter what products you're using, are effective. So they're just kind of, sitting on top. It's not absorbing as well as it could. So exfoliation is really key. You definitely want to exfoliate 2 to 3 times a week. And there's 2 different kinds of exfoliants, okay? There's a physical exfoliator, and then there's a chemical exfoliator. So the difference, basically, the physical would be something like this microdermabrasion. There are aluminum oxide crystals in here that you would physically apply with your fingertips and massage over your skin after you've cleansed, right? And you would massage with lots of water, and you actually feel the granules on your skin. And so those are going to slough off the outer layer of dead skin cells that might be remaining on your skin. A chemical exfoliator is something more like something that has like glycolic acid in it, and so that is actually a chemical exfoliator, which is going even deeper. So a chemical exfoliator is actually going to break the bonds of that outer layer of skin, of the lifeless skin that is there, and literally break it apart. But it goes several layers deep. So it doesn't just get the outer layer, it goes several layers deep of really breaking those bonds. And so then once those bonds are broken, you have fresh new skin that is, the skin cells now are being brought to the surface. And so that's why exfoliation is so important to do often. I actually alternate between physical exfoliants and chemical exfoliators. I was often afraid of the word chemical when it came to exfoliators. And so I have just learned that a chemical exfoliator is highly, highly effective, and you're going to see an improvement in your skin with the skincare regimen that you're using. It is going to be that much more effective, especially if you're someone who struggles with hyperpigmentation. That's something that I have struggled with, and it's very common. But basically, it's kind of like dark spots that appear on your skin. A lot of them are either hormonal or they are actually from, the sun, and getting that hyperpigmentation, getting those dark spots can often show up from, sun exposure. So we know that. But when you have that chemical exfoliator on there, it's really helping to release the bonds of those cells, and you're just going to see cell turnover happen faster and faster. So let's see, just a couple other tips I wanted to share with you. I often get the question, if you struggle with acne, is exfoliating something that you should do? And actually, yes, you should do it. However, if you are someone who just has oily skin, you get periodic breakouts and things, your exfoliation is actually going to help clean out those pores. So you'll find that you have less breakouts because the pores are no longer clogged. So even a pore that has dry skin, clogged in there, could cause a breakout. So it's anything that is clogging in the pore, not necessarily oil, that can also clog a pore. So that's why someone with maybe dry skin every once in a while might get a breakout. It could be hormonal, or it could be something that's caused by just the dry patches on the skin not getting exfoliated, and it's resting there and it's settling. So the only thing with acne, though, is if you have open lesions, you have severe blemishes like that, you do not want to do any kind of exfoliation. because it would just irritate the skin. So you kind of would go by your judgment, of course. You know, if you just have really oily skin and then you tend to break out here and there, so acne is an issue. As long as they're not open lesions, then you're good to go. And it really actually will help the cell or the oil production of your skin, because the pores are getting cleaned out nicely more often, right? So that renewal process is happening more and more often. So that is one question that I get. And then, can you exfoliate too much? Like, can you exfoliate every single night, or is it better just to spread it out? And I definitely recommend one tip for those of you who I know use retinol. Retinol is something that is actually kind of a hyper exfoliator for your skin. Okay, it's a more it's a dermocosmetic, right? So it is actually physically doing the retinol is actually doing the work of an exfoliator. So on those nights, you do not actually have to do, and it's not recommended to do, a microdermabrasion, physical exfoliation, or a chemical exfoliator. So it's good to just spread them out during the week. And if you have watched any of my other videos about skin cycling, it's good to just get into a rhythm with your skincare, where you do a facial peel one night, retinol the next, and then do extra hydration on the following night, and then maybe a detox with a charcoal mask. And you just keep rotating that system for you. And so over the course of a week, you know that your skin is always getting a chemical exfoliation going on. You're getting that retinol into your skin that's helping with the evenness of the skin tone, of course, and all the fine lines and all that good stuff. And then you're getting that hydration, which is important as well. When we strip the hydration out of the skin, we're going to produce more oil. So that's something that we have to be careful of. And then, of course, a nice charcoal mask always feels good to detox and really pull out those toxins from the pores. So it's just a constant regimen that you can do that will help you just be more consistent and simplify your skincare routine. So that's my beauty tip for you. If you have any questions about exfoliation, please go ahead and comment them below. If there was something that you learned from this video, I would love to hear that too. And if you want to learn any more about these products, please just visit the description, and you will find links to all the information that you can reference. Okay, so thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.